Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, this is your loveliest Zupersonic with another quick update announcement. As I briefly stated last Saturday, that Dishonored was going to continue on until 2 more months ahead, which I said in that video. It's going to be for another 2 months. Dishonored is now fully completed, fully edited, and all the thumbnails are done. And I asked you guys for some suggestions for a game in between. First things first, I would like to thank all of you people for the suggestions. I'm gonna go over a few suggestions and then I'll reveal what I'm going to do in the end. So, I got a bunch of Jackrabbit 2s that some people would really like that. Like Rio 54 and Dark Shadow the Halo and Matthew Latour. Agreed with that. I've also seen some Ratchet and Clank by Oxboat or something along the lines like that. Ratchet and Clank, that's definitely on my to-do list. I keep hearing a lot about Crash Twinsanity, also Sheriff Duncan Flynn, Oxboat, and I thought I saw it somewhere else as well. But that's a game I keep hearing a lot about, and it does pique my interest. The thing is that I don't have the game at the moment, and I have no idea where to get it for the PAL region. The thing also is you can get it for PS2 and Xbox, and I neither have a PS2 nor an Xbox. So I'm gonna have to buy a new console for that, or get an old console. That's where torn up in between. If I get a PlayStation 2, then I can record some PlayStation 2 and I can get some original PS1 games on there as well. But I can't record with my HDMI cable, so I either could get an Xbox 360 as well. Then I could get the original Xbox version for that, but I'm just trying to think if there's any Xbox exclusives that really fit my style of gaming. If you guys have any ideas about that, if I either should get an Xbox 360 with Crash Twinsanity or PlayStation 2, my mind is more turning to the Xbox, because that way I can also record in with HDMI and don't have to set up a whole new recording setting for just the Xbox alone. But I keep hearing a lot of Crash Twinsanity, and it's definitely one I'm willing to check out. Let's see, we also have Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That's by the gamer with these first names. The gamer with 3 first names. I don't have any experience with the Knights of the Old Republic. It sounds really familiar. I think the game was relatively well received, if I remember right, so I probably could get it on Steam for that. An RPG style game. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm willing to try new things. Super Mario World I technically did cover before. It's a Christmas special from a few years ago, but it's I can still update that and do it also in between some games. I love Super Mario World. I could beat the game pretty quickly, if I remember correct. Maybe took me 4 hours in the stream to beat, something around the other. So it should take a day of recording before I finish up the game. Then we got also Halo CE Xbox. Again, I need an Xbox for that, and I have no idea if there are any exclusive Xbox titles, Xbox 360 titles that really fit my style of gaming. Although, I can get the Banjo-Kazooie games on the Xbox then, so that is maybe worth checking out. If we can get an Xbox 360 for not too much money. Star Wars Bounty Hunter, for GameCube, I'm gonna have to look things up about it. Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, same thing for the N64. It's probably gonna have to put it on an emulator, unless it's a downloadable game. And Metroid Prime. I technically streamed that before, but I wasn't too satisfied with the ending. and the entire stream to begin with. Because it went well and everything, but I like missed 2 items and I had no idea where they were, and looking for items live on stream is not really one of the most fun things to, tackle on stream live. So Metroid Prime is definitely going in the backlog, and I really appreciate you for bringing up the game to begin with. See, we also have the Canadian Broski as Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, both possible, and 3, which is certainly doable. I mean, those games can be done like an hour or two. Not really that good in 2D Mario platformers, while the older ones that are. Super Mario ones I'm pretty decent at, but the original ones I'm not super good at it, but I could probably beat it some point in time. So, thank you for the suggestion. That is probably going to my backlog. I believe he's Dutch. Well, he sounds Dutch. Belu Oranje. Or Belu Orange, pretty much. Bugs Bunny Taz, Bugs Bunny and Taz Time Busters. That was a completely butchered title. Let me try it again. Bugs Bunny and Taz Time Busters. Since I completely lost in time. I think I originally wanted to do that one, but that was right at the part where I stopped where I stopped recording. When I did my special, then did the original, the first Let's Play again, Bugs Bunny, Lost in Time, and then I stopped before I started Time Busters. But I got that now on my PC already set up, because it's a game I'm willing to give a shot. I'm not sure how long it is, but it's gonna, it's gonna go in my backlog. Some more suggestions by Sheriff Duncan Flynn is Super Mario 64. Yeah, I can probably do that. Probably put it on an emulator, because I don't, or I can get it on the Nintendo Wii U shop, I believe. Spyro is definitely coming in the future, I can tell you that. It's definitely coming in the future. Maybe sooner than you think. Wink, hint, hint. A little tease for you right there. Crash from Twins and Ian again. A Toy Story Racer, I believe I do have that on my PlayStation. So I can, do some gaming on that. Probably should write all of these down. And we also live Luigi's Mansion. Very game you can beat like 4 hours, so that should be good. So I'm pretty sure I covered all of these games I had now. So the ones I haven't really mentioned is the one I brought up in the beginning. So I'm pretty much gonna tackle on Jazz Jackrabbit 2 to begin with. If I know the game right, that game is not too very long, and if I still remember the game right, it shouldn't be beatable pretty quickly. So after Jazz Jackrabbit 2, it's probably gonna be finished like a month or so, if I plan my routes right and get through the game pretty quickly. I can probably do one of the other games in between, like Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3 World, and Luigi's Mansion maybe. So I'm gonna have to think about that, but I can definitely do some shorter games in between before we move on from Dishonored to the next 2 games, which may or may not be Spyro, one of them. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. So, yes, too long didn't hear version. Pretty much the next thing I'm going to be doing next to Dishonored is going to be Jazz Jackrabbit 2 for the PC. And after I'm done with that, I'll probably do like Super Mario Brothers, and then after that maybe Bugs Bunny Test Time Busters or Toy Story Racer. I'm gonna have to think about that and see how far, how long Dishonored's still gonna last at that point in time when Jazz Jackrabbit 2 is finished. So, this is going to be uploaded on a Wednesday, and tomorrow is another Dishonored, so I could record some Jazz Jackrabbit tomorrow, so I think I will be starting uploading that on Friday, and then if I can record like a few parts of that, then I'll, put those games in between Dishonored. So we got Dishonored, Jazz, like daily content really. It's like just like the old days, daily content. So if I plan my cards right, that should be just fine. So yet again, thank you all for your suggestions, and also saw just a small comment by Sonic Knuckles 1998. No Sonic? Yeah, okay. Sonic Ball, like Sonic Pinball or something. But Sonic is gonna get his own special treatment in the summer or when I've a vacation. So we don't have to worry about Sonic. He's gonna get his own attention because it's a very special year for the Blue Blur, the Zupersonic year that is Sonic. Yeah. So thank you for listening to this already 10-minute ramble. Christ, man. So I think without further ado, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the suggestions. And next up on this Friday is going to be Jazz Jackrabbit 2. So have yourselves a great day and take care.